a smile and laughter, between love and hate. It's the difference between before and after, between good and great. It's the difference between cool and cold, between hot and warm. It's the difference between wise and old, between a typhoon and a storm. Location. Every time we get lost, you always take the blame. Every time you turn the music on, you always choose good vibrations. You say I want rock and roll, you say it's all the same, but you know it's not the same. It's the difference between living and surviving, between olive and green. It's the difference between swimming and diving, between rude and obscene. It's the difference between a nightmare and a dream, between the moon and the stars. It's the difference between a shout and a scream, where I wanna be and where we really are. Every time I open my mouth, you hear my voice, but you're not listening. Every time I wanna argue, you say that you agree. Every time I read a book, you always choose the same edition. Think we're on the same page, but it's not the same to me. No, it's not the same to me. It's a difference between a spirit and a ghost, between crimson and red. It's a difference between all and most, between sleeping and being dead. It's a difference between what we really want and what we always say. It's a difference